Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is Vin for Pens and Brushes, and for today's video I'll be showing you my first bullet journal entry. I'm so excited to show you guys my first bullet journal entry. I've been planning to upload one for a very long time and finally it's here. I visited a lot of websites for inspos and for bullet journal ideas. I went to Pinterest, Google, and Instagram. And I came across one Instagram user named positive.journaling, and I really love her July spread, which is a watermelon themed spread. So I decided I'd also like my August spread to be a watermelon theme. So yeah, that became my inspo. So let me go ahead and show you guys her Instagram. Again, her Instagram handle name is positive.journaling. She posts a lot of bullet journal ideas or bullet journal inspos that I'm sure you guys would love. So go ahead and check her out and follow her in her Instagram. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take you guys to the process of how I made my August spread, and I hope you guys like it. So the first thing I did is I sketched and drafted my drawings, making sure everything is already in place before filling in the color. So for the colors, I'll be using the little hand markers. The colors I'll be using are the green apple, green forest, and the warm red. I'm using the green apple as the base of the watermelons, and I'm using the forest green to add dimensions or the squiggly lines in the middle of the round watermelons there, as you can see. I'll also be adding a white gel pen on one side of the squiggly lines that I made there, like that, just to add dimensions to the watermelon. And of course, I'm using the warm red color to add the fruit itself. So yeah, after putting the red, I'll be using a black gel pen to outline all of the watermelons and also be adding the seeds of each watermelon. After tracing or outlining everything, I used a black little hand marker to write the month of August. So that's what my first page looks like. So on the left part of the spread, I wrote a quote. It's similar to the ones that I use as my inspo. The quote is, "Don't let the seeds stop you from enjoying the watermelon." So for me, it's really appropriate given the theme of my bullet journal or my spread. So I really like it. I'm also using the Tombow dual brush pen. I'm using the red color. I like it because of the fine liner, and also the brush is perfect for writing those modern calligraphy style of hand lettering. I think you can already see that I wrote the code in a watermelon shape. So again, almost similar with the ones that I used as my inspo. And for the bottom part, I wrote the words in green. The little hands marker plus the Tombow Dual brush pen in color green as well. It's a muted type of green, and yeah, I like it. Afterwards, I traced everything, or I outlined everything with a black gel pen. Um, I actually made a mistake here. So as you can see, the word don't, you can no longer read it after I outlined it with a black gel pen, but it's too late to go back now, so I just continued it, and it actually turned out okay, and I'm happy with the result. And that is how my first and my second page look like. Moving on to the next one, I'll be making a calendar for the month of August. So after writing the calendar, I decided to make a YouTube tracker beside the calendar so I can document my YouTube stats and my YouTube data. The bottom part of the calendar was looking a bit empty, so I decided to add watermelons just so I can fill up the space. And this is how my calendar looks like. So going back to the third page, as you can see, a lot of the ink bled through the back of the paper. So what I do in these scenarios is I take another page from the same notebook, I cut it a bit smaller than the actual page so it would fit seamlessly when I paste it over. And by doing this, I would cover up the ink that bled through that page, and at the same time I can use that page as empty canvas. So that's what I'm doing here. By the way, I'm making a weekly spread instead of a daily spread since we're all in quarantine. I don't really have much to do, so I decided to just make a weekly spread instead of a daily spread. So I'm just alternating both markers, red and green. That's what we used when we were making the watermelon drawing, so I think it's appropriate that the boxes would be of the same color. There were supposed to be more than 4 boxes, but I decided to fit the whole month of August with just 4 boxes because again my notebook is really small, so yeah, I just needed to work with the things that I have. So yeah, so using the fine liner of the Tombow dual brush pen, I wrote the word weekly on its side and drew a watermelon on its side. After doing so, I pasted it using glue on the page where the ink bled through the back. By the way, this is the last page that I'll be making for my August spread, and so yeah, I only have 4 pages for the month of August, but again, this is my first time making a bullet journal, so I hope you forgive me. But if you have any suggestions of what I should add for the month of August, like a habit tracker, etc., please don't hesitate to comment your suggestions below. And this is my final flip through for my August spread. And that concludes our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like it, please click the like button below. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon for future video. Again, this is Vin for Pens and Brushes, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye everyone!